Mina, you will walk towards Jamarat. So you will go through these tunnels which they've made, which take you towards the Jamarat. So you will go through tunnel, you will go through another tunnel. Now they will make sure that you come out at Jamarat. Either you will come out on the first floor, second floor, third floor, you come directly on there, depending on what route they have fixed for you. Once you come there, then that's the small one, that's the middle one, that's the big one. On the first day, on the 10th of Zulhijjah, you have spent the night in Muzdalifah. This is now the 10th of Zulhijjah. In the morning, you have read Fajr in Muzdalifah. Then you have come to Mina. From Mina, you have walked from your camp, you are walking towards Jamarat. It is now around noon time or Asr time. You have come here on the 10th of Zulhijjah. You will not stone the small one, you will not stone the middle one, you will stone the big one. You have to get rid of your big shaitan on the first day. You will all come from all the gunas that we've done, all the sins that we've done, you have to get rid. So here you will come towards the big Jamarat, which is the last one. So what do you have to do? You have to do pelting, animal sacrifice, shaving. You have to do these first three in order. According to the Hanafi school of thought, it's wajib that you do these three in order. First you do the pelting, then the sacrifice, then the shaving. If you don't do this in order, you will have to give an animal in sacrifice. According to other schools of thought, it's sunnat al-mu'akkada to do this in order. So it's still important. All the scholars have written that you should do this in order. So try and do this in order. Pelting first, then the animal sacrifice, and then the shaving. The tawaf can be done at any time. Tawaf can be done before the pelting, or in between the animal sacrifice, or it can be done here, anytime. But the other first three have to be done in order. So what do you need to do? This is the new Jamarat. So you walk towards the big one. You go past the small one, then you go past the middle one, and you'll be going to the last one. You will have 7 small pebbles, not big stones. I know we've got big shaitan, but not big stones. Some people are seen to take off their shoes and no shoes, nothing, only small pebbles. Yeah? And then you will come here, and it's not about hitting this pillar. It's about just getting the stone inside the well. It's not about hitting the pillar. If you hit the pillars too hard and it comes back over this way, then it's not counted. So it has to go inside the well. That is the sunnah. One big tip. When you walk towards the Jamarat, you are coming from this way. So the best place to do it, and the easiest place to do it, is the left corner. Important tip. Try and do it on the left corner. Your shoulder will be facing towards Mina, your right shoulder. Your left shoulder will be facing towards Makkah. And over here, because everyone goes over here or over here, you just carry on walking, and then just come towards here. There'll be nobody there. You'll be next to it, and you'll be doing like this. Okay? And then what dua should you read? Some say you say Allahu Akbar, some say you say Bismillah Allahu Akbar, some have written Rahman li Shaitan, Waridan li Rahman. Whatever is written in your books, you do this 7 times. You do 7 times. Then it's Qurbani. Now Qurbani is there's 2 types of Qurbani. One is that the normal Qurbani that you do at home. Now if you are muqim in Makkah, majority of you will be musafir. The normal Qurbani that you do at home is not first on a musafir. So that you don't do this Qurbani. But if you are muqim in Makkah, then you need to do that Qurbani as well. You need to do the Qurbani that you normally do at home. But the Hajj Qurbani is the most important one for you. If you are mutamatti or qarin, you have to do Hajj Qurbani. If you are mufrid, then it's mustahab to do it. But the qarin and mutamatti have to do Qurbani. How is the Qurbani done? The Qurbani, usually the group arrange the Qurbani for you. They will tell you who is going to do Qurbani. They will write the names, will take the money off you, and they will do the Qurbani on your behalf. You have to make sure that you pelt before they do the Qurbani, because that's the order. You pelt before they do the Qurbani. And then you don't shave until they do the Qurbani. You pelt before they do the Qurbani. And you don't shave until they do the Qurbani. Okay, very important. Some people, because they're waiting for the Qurbani, can't wait to get the shaving done so that they can change their clothes. No. Wait for the Qurbani to be done, then you shave your hair, then you can take your ihram off and put your normal clothes on. Once you've shaven your hair, then you can come into your normal clothing. And then all the restrictions about soap and everything are gone. The only thing left is tawaf, tawaf-i-ziyarat. Tawaf-i-ziyarat can be done in normal clothes, it can be done in ihram. This has nothing to do with your ihram. Pelting, animal sacrifice, then shave, and then you can take off your ihram. Once you've taken off your ihram, you can put soap and everything, put your normal clothes, and then you go and do tawaf-i-ziyarat. Once you've finished your pelting, sometimes people after finishing pelting, they will say, oh, I'm going to go back to Mina and rest. Or they will say, I'm going to Makkah to do my tawaf-i-ziyarat. Either one will go to Makkah to perform tawaf-i-ziyarat or return to Makkah. If going to Makkah, descend the ramp, stairs, escalator and follow the signs to Makkah. If returning to Mina camp, after descending the ramp, stairs, escalator, stay on your right hand side. It's very important. This is a very important tip if you don't want to get lost, or else you're going to spend 5 hours in Mina. Okay? When walking back to Mina, keep Jamarat on your right. So this is the map. I've only got, well, I'm over time already, so I'm just going to finish in 2 minutes, inshallah. So Jamarat is over here. European camp is over here, the red one's here. Once you come down the ramp, if you're going Makkah, you will go this way. If you're coming down and going back to Mina, don't turn left, or else you'll end up in Indian camp, Pakistan camp, Afghanistan, Nigeria. You carry on here and you won't find Europe. What you want to do is take a right and then just carry on, follow the tunnel, and it says Al-Mu'aysin. Write this down. Nafaq, Noon, Fa, Qaf. Nafaq means tunnel. This is Nafaq Al-Mu'aysin. Nafaq Al-Mu'aysin. If you get lost, you say, where's Nafaq Al-Mu'aysin? There's 2 tunnels going towards European camp. As soon as you come out of the second tunnel, you will find the European camp near there. Very important to turn right. This will be in your packs when it's sent to you. The only thing left is tawaf-i-ziyarat. That tawaf which you did in Umrah, similar, you just make the same tawaf. Do the tawaf, 2 rakat salah behind Maqam Ibrahim. This tawaf can be done on the 10th, but if you're tired, you can do it on the 11th. If you're tired, you can do it on the 12th. Before Maghrib. It's got to be done before Maghrib on the 12th. Okay? And then if you haven't done your sa'i for Hajj, you do your sa'i as well. And then you need to get back to Mina. You need to get back to Mina. This is the most difficult. On the 10th of Dhul Hijjah, if you have gone to Makkah to perform your tawaf-i-ziyarat, if you are coming back to Mina and you're catching a taxi, then remember it's going to take until about 5-6 hours in a taxi. All the roads lead to Mina on that night. All the roads lead to Mina. And when you catch a taxi and you say, drop me off at Mina, you say, whereabouts in Mina? You say, European camp. So get in. And then where will it drop you off? It will drop you off near Jamarat. And you still got 1 hour walk. And you'll be so tired. That is the day when you need to do sabr. And you need to remember it's the hardest day. That 10th of Dhul Hijjah is the hardest day. Then the 11th, after Zohar is the pelting time. All you have to do is go and pelt the 3 Jamarat. Yeah? And after the first one, you have to make dua, face the Qibla, make dua. That's the only difference. After the second one, face the Qibla, make dua. After the third one, there's no dua. On the first day, you do the big one, there's no dua. Then you come back to Mina on the 11th. Then on the next day, 12th, same thing. But this day, you will be taking your luggage with you. Because majority of people will be going back to camp, going back to your hotel. So that's why when you go to Mina, don't take too much. Everybody who's taken too much, they'll be very happy in Mina. When they're going back, then they say, oh, who's going to carry this for me? It's very difficult to bring all that back. So make sure that you don't have too much luggage to bring back, because you will be carrying this to Mina, you will be then stoning, and then you will be carrying your luggage back to your hotel. And again, first Jamarat, second Jamarat, make dua after the first Jamarat, second Jamarat, and then after third Jamarat, you will be going back. Now the 13th of Dhul Hijjah, you have a choice. The 13th of Dhul Hijjah is an extra day that you can stay in Mina. If you stay in Mina, then you have to do the 3 Jamarat on the 13th. If you don't stay in Mina, then you don't have to do the 3 Jamarat. So you can finish your Hajj on the 12th of Dhul Hijjah after doing the 3 Jamarat, or you can stay 1 more extra day and then do the Jamarat on the 13th of Dhul Hijjah, and then finish your Hajj on the next day. Those who have stayed in Mina until Fajr will plant all 3 jamarat on the 13th. The time for Rami starts after Fajr. The more preferred time is after Zawal till Maghrib. After planting, one will return to Makkah. Hajj is now complete besides the Tawaf al-Wida. Tawaf al-Wida is the Tawaf which is done to say farewell to the Kaaba. So the day you are leaving or the day before, you will make one more Tawaf of the Kaaba, which is wajib. Okay, so everything is done except Tawaf al-Wida. The day before you leave, you make Tawaf al-Wida. Now if you make Tawaf al-Wida and then you end up praying a few more salah in Masjid al-Haram, it's okay, it's fine. Okay? But Tawaf al-Wida, you have to make one Tawaf with the intention of making Tawaf al-Wida. Be grateful for the opportunity and spend the rest of the time usefully. Before leaving home, like I said, Tawaf al-Wida, cry that you weren't able to fulfill your rights towards the Kaaba, towards Makkah, towards Medina, and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to deprive you, because of the way you spent your time, not to deprive you from coming back again. Always cry at the end that, oh Allah, I was not able to spend the time properly. Oh Allah, please don't deprive us from coming back again. And then when you return home, there might have been difficulties. The groups might have been totally deceptive. Fine. But when you come back with good memories. When you share memories with people, people come for Zamzam, people come for khajur and dates, and then you say, how was your Hajj? Oh, terrible, man. Disastrous. The person who you're talking to, they'll be saying, I won't go for Hajj anyway. So you are putting people off from Hajj. You say, Alhamdulillah, no matter how the Hajj went, your Zuban and your tongue should say, Alhamdulillah. Best journey ever. And then if they say, what about the group? I wouldn't go with that group, but it was the best journey ever. That's all you say. Don't even backbite about the group. You give them word of advice. You say, if I were you, I would go with this group. If I were you, I wouldn't go with this group. Fine. That's all you say. You don't have to go into detail. Oh, that group leader. Oh, my word. And then you spoil your Hajj. As soon as you come back home, first day, people are drinking Zamzam and you are doing ghiba and backbiting. Allah. So these small points are very important. When you come back, only good words, good thoughts. You don't say anything bad. If you think that group is not worth going with, you advise the people, if I were you, I wouldn't go with that group. Why? This is my advice, that's it. I don't want to go into details. That's all you say. But Alhamdulillah, Hajj, fantastic. Everyone should go as soon as possible. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us to perform Hajj properly. If you've benefited, make dua for us as well when you go. Remember me when you're there as well. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your journey easy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take you all with afiyah, with security and peace. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make your journey easy. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make sure that all of you receive your visas and your flights and your groups looks after you according to how they have promised you. We're just going to have some questions. I don't think there's much time for questions, but
Jazakallah khairan, Shaykh. We have about 10 minutes for the questions, so this brother put the hands up first.
Just a quick 2 minutes, quick comment on people that have a habit of smoking while in the house, and your comments on travel insurance. Your comments on travel insurance.
Travel insurance. I haven't started that business yet. I'll recommend it. One in